Hello there, I am the Gaming Fan, and Razmi's Challenges DLC just came out for Indivisible. Essentially 40 challenges that you unlock throughout the story mode that test very specific abilities that you unlock through the story, and you are limited to only those certain abilities. They come in 4 different difficulties of easy, medium, hard, and very hard. You can also unlock different ranks within that same challenge of like bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. I assume it's platinum. And these challenges consist of parkour and combat challenges only, so should you buy it? Well, let's just say I might be burnt out from playing New Game Plus all day the 6th and all day the 7th, along with all 40 challenges that I beat all in that same day. I might be burnt out a little bit on this game, but I'll be as objective as possible. The challenges are a very stark contrast to the base game. What do I mean by that? Well, the base game is, at many times, very easy. Especially if you don't play on New Game Plus, it can be a breeze to get through. However, the challenges are not that easy. They are quite difficult, actually. And some of them are blatantly unfair. Especially these stupid spike ball things that whose hitboxes are definitely way bigger than their models. Anyway, I did rage a lot on like the last few challenges, like somewhere within the 30s range. Some of them were very stupid, and it's just because of those spike balls. If they were removed, I honestly would have had a much more fun time with these challenges. But after beating them and seeing its price of $7.99, which is 10% off at the moment, but with Steam tax, it really doesn't make a difference. Should you buy it? Well, if you thought the game was too easy and are looking for a challenge with the same mechanics as the game, you might find some enjoyment here, if not some rage-inducing moments. The combat, however, the combat challenges are very fair in my opinion. They require you to think outside the box and to think of very specific strategies in order to defeat your opponent. I was just talking about the parkour ones not being fair. The combat challenges are very unique and interesting in my opinion. They have you use certain characters, which is kind of cool because I didn't know how to play a lot of those characters. And they made me, get outside my comfort zone a little bit. So I enjoyed the combat challenges a lot. It was just the parkour ones where we ran into some problems. Not all of them were super unfair, but like between like 31 and 40 they got pretty stupid. So this DLC will appeal to completionists, understandably, especially with the rank system of bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. But honestly, outside of anybody who's a completionist like myself, or just thought the game was too easy, again like myself, I cannot really see anyone caring a whole lot about this unless you just really love the game and want to support the developers. I can't find too much of a reason. I will hit some spoiler territory in the next minute or so I'll talk about like any story content that's in it and what you get at the end for completing these challenges, because you do get a reward. It'd be stupid if you didn't. And for a minute I was actually scared that you wouldn't because of the way they were talking. But anyway, skip to the end if you don't want to hear any of this. But essentially what happens is, oh yeah, by the way, also don't read the Steam description if you don't want to hear this stuff, because it's stupid. They explain everything in vivid detail. So essentially, Razmi sets up these challenges so that Ajna will fail. But Ajna isn't failing, and she's not expecting this. But Razmi told Ajna that there would be a prize. So now Ajna's expecting this prize, but Razmi doesn't have it, and all her friends like Zebe, Ginseng, and everybody is telling her like, Razmi, this is dangerous, this is going too far, you're pushing it. But Razmi kind of ignores it, because of course she did. And eventually, the entire group gets a prize together, but Ajna already knew there was no prize, because Razmi giving a prize is just stupid sounding, and a little sus. But you do get a skin at the end. It is gold, and admittedly it looks pretty cool, but if you don't find that worth your $7.99, or you just don't feel like raging at challenges for $7.99, I'm just not too sure if it's worth it. I can barely recommend it to those completionists or hardcore fans, or people who want a challenge. But, it's a tough recommendation. I'll say that. Or maybe I'm just saying this because I raged at it a lot and I've spent hours just trying to freaking get through. I actually didn't even beat New Game Plus yet. I still have to beat the freaking final boss. I went off to do some side challenges. Anyways, do I recommend it? Yes, but barely. Barely, 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 barely. I cannot stress that enough. If you do not fall under these very specific categories, I would probably just ignore it. Because the challenges, some of the parkour challenges are infuriating, and the combat challenges are fun. But we're talking $7.99 here. So, yeah, I barely recommend it for those specific categories of completionist, hardcore fans, or people who want a challenge. So, that's it. I will actually subscribe for more Indivisible content, because apparently that's what I'm doing now. If they come out with any more content or updates or something, I'll probably cover it, because I do love this game. I love this universe, and I love its characters, but oh, I'm burnt out right now. I might go back and just chill and do some side quests or something, but oh my god, I'm done, guys. I'll see you all later. Yeet.